while I was making my Natalie video, I noticed a slightly familiar face sitting with her at lunch during the nose job episode. It was Shayna, Syngin's girlfriend.
She actually dates Syngin, whose 90-day story also failed. So Shayna and I kind of bonded over that.
And with both Tania and Syngin popping back up on 90 Day Diaries, it made me realize something I hadn't really thought about. Tania and Syngin got married in 2019. That was 7 years ago. 7 years. And somehow we're still getting updates on both of them. Except their lives look very different now, and not in a way that I was expecting. Quick recap, since it's been a hot minute. Tania and Syngin met in South Africa.
I went out to a bar, started drinking, met some girls, and then I saw a cute bartender behind the bar, and he said his name was Syngin.
She went home with him and stayed with him for a few months. After 7 months together, she applied for the K1 visa. But rewatching their story now, I noticed a pattern with Tania that I don't think I really picked up on the first time around. You'll see what I mean. Because when Syngin arrives to the US, it becomes clear that Tania has a plan for what she wants her life to look like. She wants to settle down. She wants a family.
So yeah, for me, I'm still kind of figuring out what I actually want to do with my life,
Whether I'm having kids with you or not, I'm having kids.
And Syngin doesn't love the pressure she's putting on him. Their 90 days are a mess. Tania has set up this shed in her mom's backyard for them to live in. Except she didn't actually finish it before Syngin got there. And then right in the middle of their 90 days, Tania goes on a month-long trip to Costa Rica. She says it's for herbalism, so they can open their own small business. But anytime I saw clips of her there, she was dancing.
I haven't been talking much. I've heard little from you. Every time we talk, you're busy with 10 other people in the background.
So this was weird. Still is weird to watch now, because this is where the pattern I was talking about really starts to show. Tania always seems very sure about what she wants, like having kids, but then her actual life, it's all over the place. Why did she pick a bartender she met in South Africa, bring him to the US, and then expect him to transform? Give up the partying and be ready to have kids? Why did she start building a shed in her mom's backyard and then not even finish it? It's like she expects this consistency but has no consistency of her own. And then why did she apply for a K1 visa and then leave for a month during those 90 days? None of it's making sense. And then when she gets back, we got a very uncomfortable scene that I will never forget. When Tania is asked if she thinks Syngin is her soulmate, she says this.
I don't think I have that full soulmate feeling. I don't know. I feel like I've met my soulmate. Like, I feel like my first love was my soulmate.
And I didn't understand this because Tania had been so adamant that she wanted to settle down, have kids, build this future. So why would she try so hard to build that future with someone she doesn't consider her soulmate? And yes, even after that, they still get married. Why? I don't know. Syngin never got over it though. He seemed pretty checked out afterwards.
You want me to come here and build a family and with you, but you don't even recognize me as your soulmate.
And when we caught up with them later, things were not any better. They could not get on the same page. And Syngin admitted that he couldn't give Tania what she wanted. In the end, they decided that they were going to get divorced.
Don't want children. You don't foresee yourself in 5 years wanting children.
Decided that we're gonna break up.
And Syngin said in an interview that he decided he wasn't going to have kids at all. So it made sense that they went their separate ways. After that, Syngin goes on his own journey on the single life. She said in that clip, "Do you see yourself in 5 years considering children?" And when we catch up with Syngin more recently, and this is 6 years after they got married, a 90 Day Fiancé, he's now in a 3-year relationship with Shayna. Not only is Syngin not ready for kids years later, he's struggling to commit to his current girlfriend or getting rid of his Tania tattoo on his ring finger. They got these tattoos instead of rings at their wedding. Regrets all around.
I would like it if you didn't have your stupid ex-wife's initials on your finger, bro. I don't even want to touch it. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Again, why did she want a tattoo of Syngin name on her ring finger when he wasn't her soulmate and didn't want kids? Still makes zero sense.
I actually have not one, but two tattoos that I got for Syngin. I got a little S on my wrist, and I thought it would be hilarious to get his name tattooed in my mouth.
As you can guess, after 3 years together, Shayna wants a sign that Syngin is committed. So she gives him some options. Get the Tanya tattoo removed, get a tattoo of her name somewhere, or put a real ring on her finger. And he goes with getting the Tanya tattoo removed. She seems happy enough with this choice, and they seem to be doing fine. But while Syngin is taking baby steps to commitment with Shayna, Tanya's update was surprisingly different, especially after remembering how much time has passed.
Explore my sexuality a little bit. I technically still say I'm bisexual, but I've had 2 serious relationships with 2 different women that unfortunately didn't work out.
She kept saying she wanted kids by 30 and is now 35. I know that happens, things don't always go to plan, but if you're an OG, you're also wondering about what she said her other option would be if she wasn't with Syngin anymore.
If we don't work, you're gonna go look for a sperm donor, or you just...
Yeah, that was my original plan when I wanted to have kids by the time I was 30.
She is still pursuing that, but going in a less clinical route.
I love my child to know who their father is, and that brings me to Curtis, because he's gonna be in my life forever, no matter what. I'm like really nervous. Like, how do you ask a gay man, like, hey, will you put a baby in me?
With both of these updates, if you think about how their breakup went down, this was just so unexpected. Who would have thought that Syngin would be the one that is more settled? And now Tanya is out there asking friends to donate their sperm. And by the way he was laughing, you could tell it was an immediate no.
Curtis not wanting to be my sperm donor right now truly hurts my heart. I understand it, but it just brings me back to ground zero.
But Tanya is still out there actively dating and trying to make her dreams of a family happen. And looking at both of them 7 years later, I do think that their breakup was the right decision. I never thought they were a good match, but Syngin still doesn't have kids. And clearly, he was not going to become the person Tanya wanted him to be. So in a weird way, Tanya was probably right. Syngin wasn't her soulmate, so why was she trying so hard to build a life with him in the first place then? Because that was the pattern I noticed going back through their story. Tanya seemed so sure about what she wanted: marriage, stability, kids, all of this on a very specific timeline, but then she would make decisions that seemed to take her in the complete opposite direction. And she married someone that fit none of that category. And 7 years later, she's still trying to build that family. I just still don't get why it took her getting married, getting matching tattoos on their ring fingers, and bringing this man all the way from South Africa to figure that out. Because Tanya might have been very sure about what she wanted, but she picked someone who wanted absolutely none of it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!